Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of an ink review. Today we are looking at a red ink from Diamine Tulip. I knew I forgot to do something. This may have been given to me by one of the people from the Pelican Hub, but I didn't write their name down, so if you're them, thank you. Or Diamine Tulip. Okay. Thanks go out to Gary and Kathy Scott for providing the sample for this review. Okay. Here we go. Today's pen was cracked. Today's pen, we will be using the Hongdian N8 fountain pen in beautiful maple leaf with a beautiful red chatoyancy. Ah, such a beautiful pen. Alright, here's our ink of the day. Oh, but first, let's share this with our friends so that they can come and hang out with us too. At this time, I would encourage you to share this with your friends so they can also come and hang out with us too. Oops. Wrong button. Okay. Okay, now we're all shared out. Hopefully our friends will come and hang out with us for a little while. Okay. I can already tell right now I have a tooth infection. That's not good. Alright, here is our ink of the day. It's Diamine Tulip. This is a beautiful red ink. Beautiful. Has just the slightest tinge of orange to it. Here's our ink swatch and water resistance test shows. Might not want to use this on the outside of an envelope for fear it may wash away. Here is our ink swatch. All I see is red. I don't see any funny colors coming out. So that's great. And here's our ink painting of the day. Bloody River. Alright. let's do a little calligraphy with this ink. I wasn't going to do an ink review today, but I decided that, you know what? If I can do it in like 10 minutes, because I just woke up. If I can do it in like 10 minutes and like slam a monster, then I should be okay. I slightly underestimated the amount of buzz I was going to have, but here we are. Today's ink is... very nice. Okay, let's do a little bit of... Every time I drop the cap, I have to like stop right in my tracks, because otherwise I will make a complete and utter mess. Okay. Let me get my pen. This is a really nice ink. Nice and thick so it sticks to a nib good. I love Diamine inks for doing calligraphy because they're just really cooperative. Really nice and thick so that you can have a lot of meniscus. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So one thing that I am noticing is that when it's written with a fountain pen, it does look more orange, and when I write it with a dip pen, it looks more red. So that is definitely something to consider when using it with a dip pen. Okay, let's do some paper review, shall we? Some of these might be a little smeared, so I do apologize in advance. Alright, what did I do with my other one? I don't have time for this. Okay, here's the Pen and Gear memo book from Walmart.com. There's no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is lightweight traveler's notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Super lightweight traveler's notebook paper. No feathering, normal amount of ghosting for this paper. Moleskin 70 GSM. Little bit feathery, bled through the page. Field Notes Journal. A little bit of spread, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Fabriano Eco Qua 85 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Ayush 100 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. 52 GSM Tumaway River. No feathering, no bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Leuchtturm 1917. No feathering, little bit of ghosting. This is Midori MD paper. Little bit of spread, no bleeding, no ghosting. Cosmo Airlight 75 GSM. No feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. The Journal from the Dollar Tree. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Marmon Namasani 80 GSM dot grid. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oxford Optic paper. There is just a little bit of spread and a little bit of bleeding and a little bit of ghosting. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. A little bit of spread, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Archer and Olive 160 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Apica 81.4 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. True Red composition book from Staples.com. Little bit of feathering, little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Up and Up Wide Ruled composition book from Target.com. No feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. This is the Nanami 7C 68 GSM Tumaway River. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is Sanzan Tumaway River. Don't notice my fat finger swipe. I totally mucked that up, but there's no bleeding, no ghosting. That's really good. Artist Loft 100 GSM paper. Hi Wumble Bumblebee, how are you doing today? Are you ready for our calligraphy class? A little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Hey, do you have Walmart out there? Just cooking now. Alright then. This is U-Style notebook paper. There's just the littlest, tiniest bit of spread and a little bit of bleeding and a little bit of ghosting. No Walmart. I was trying to think of where you might be able to get some of this Pen and Gear heavyweight paper, because this is good stuff. CVS Caliber notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Do you have CVS out there? Oxford notebook paper. I know you have Oxford notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. 5-star notebook paper. Uh-oh, this is the one that I was going to redo again because I messed it up. There's just a tiny bit of feathering and a little bit of bleeding and a little bit of ghosting. I've heard of Oxford paper. You have, yeah. This penning. I don't know if you have pen and gear where you are. Let me see. Pen and gear heavyweight notebooks. Yeah, those are from Walmart. Oh, they have them. Do they have them on Amazon? Oh, they have them on Amazon. Oh no, they don't have the right one though. Heavyweight. No. Wait, is this the one? One subject. Durable cover. No. Dang it. Never mind. Oh well. Alright, this is the Pen and Gear heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. There's no feathering, no bleeding, and no ghosting. That's really good stuff. This is the JNB copper plate graph pad from JohnNeilBooks.com. Do you have John Neil out there? I know that you somewhere out there. John Neil Books. I don't even know where they're located. About Us. Oh, they're in Tennessee. Never mind. Why did I think John Neil was in the UK? JohnNeilBooks.com. Oops. JohnNeilBooks.com. No feathering, no bleeding. Well, there is a little bit of bleeding and a little bit of ghosting. Rhodia dot pad, 80 GSM. A little bit of feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Ow, I keep banging into my desk. Aqua B cross-section pad. No feathering. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. No feathering. A little hint of ghosting right there. And Original Crown Mill 100 GSM paper. A little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Let's do a comparison panel. See where this ink lies. I think it's red. I have been known to be wrong before. Okay. This kind of looks like a reddish orange almost. Okay. Alright, this is Diamine Tulip. Next to Robert Astor Blood Moon. No. Bloody, it's very close to Bloody Red. Actually, it's really far off. Never mind. This is Microkyra Campheri. Very close. No. 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 Strawberry Shortcake is kind of close. Firestorm is kind of close. Vermilion is kind of close. Scarlet is kind of close. Violet Red is kind of close. Delta Red, no. Cardinals, no. Poppy Red is kind of close. And you're back. Sailor Aurora is kind of close. Schaefer Inferno Red is kind of close. Ho 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 is kind of close. Primary Red is kind of close. Sparkling Cranberries. Oh no, it's way in left field. Never mind. I have to kind of look in the camera in order to figure out if they're close or not, because sometimes they look close to the eye, but then I look up and I'm like, oh no, that's like way far in left field. Sailor's Delight looks kind of close. I was thinking of an orange that it might be near, but here we go. Diamine Sunset, maybe. No. Cayenne is kind of close. No. Wow. What are we doing on Zoom? We're gonna play with your Flex Pen. Brand new Ultra Flex nib. Oh man, it's gonna be so much fun. Well, what did you guys think about today's ink? Are you guys thinking thoughts about getting a tulip flavored ink? Let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't done so already, please check out my website. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Join the Discord. Share your content with us. And if you haven't done so, and you're going to be purchasing something in the future, and you want to save 10% off, try the link in the comment section below and you can save 10% off on your next order to Pen Boutique. That's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. And I will be back very soon with another video. So, take care until then. Okay, love you. Bye. Have a great day.